Okay, Swift Plumbers. This is my second video here at this residence. We're going backwards from the clean out. We noticed in the first video that this has been replaced on the exterior with PVC. However, we do have cast iron drain pipe here. We use this from the vent stack to locate where the clean out is. Let me get the customer. Okay, Connie?
Yes.
I just wanted to go over a couple things. I'm doing my second report right now, but I figured I'd do it live with you so you could see it, okay? All right, yeah, I am, right now I'm approximately 20 feet 9 inches in, give or take. It calculates by this spinning, so it's not completely accurate. But back there's where we have the issue. If you come over here and take a look, now, what we did was we uncovered that. We had to break that cap off because the PVC a lot of times doesn't go good onto that cast iron. You're supposed to cut this out, transition to the cast iron, and bring up a new PVC clean out. They did that as a quick fix, and you see I'll do the same there for now. Okay, but generally what you want is a nice brand new PVC clean out coming up to the surface, not that being tapped onto it, because it's being tapped on or beat in because the threads are just no good for the PVC won't connect. Now right here, what you've seen up here, okay, see that little light right there?
Oh, yeah.
That's the vent stack. Oh. So my first inspection was being done from that way down. Now I can show you a little bit better because it's not so dark. There's a little stuff on my camera. That's the bottom of the pipe right there. See how we're holding water? A little bit of water. I'm going to show you the issue now. You're going to see it kind of closes back up around my camera. Some of that debris got all over my camera head. So hold on just a second. Let me put this down. All right. Let me get this. All right, putting that camera back in now. That's the bottom to your left. Right there is just some palmetto bugs. It's so gritty in that drain. I know there was Drano, probably got the camera, that picture a little gritty. See, when I wash it, it looks a little clearer to you. So right here, we're not noticing like anything major except water sitting in there that we'd rather not. A substance that can look gritty like dirt, but it could also be because that Drano in there, okay? But see that? This is where your drain line closes up. So I'm going backwards from this clean out up that way, right? And this is where you're gonna see like the little roots hanging down. This is where we were clogged at. See that? See all that intrusion? Now, remember how we talked about maybe we want a cable, maybe not? Well, in this situation, you got to understand a couple things. We're already here, so that cable is pretty cheap to add on, right? The cast iron, we run a risk with cast iron of knocking more scale down. But what I'm not noticing in here, and you'll see in some of my videos online, is there's piles of scale laying at the bottom of the pipe. When it's that scaly, a lot of times the cabling is going to just make it, it's going to knock more stuff down. But in this situation, I'm worried about you plugging up again right away. And I know I said single ply paper and body waste only, but still, you see how it kind of closes back up? So I think it's worth our effort of putting that cable machine in. See, I'm completely underwater right there. And I think it's worth the effort of seeing if we can put that cable in, maybe clean it up a little bit, put the camera back in and check it out, and then we'll be done. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I think it's worth it, seeing how much is in there. See, once I get through that spot, see how this looks better? Mm-hmm. Okay? That looks better right there.
Yeah.
I mean, by no means perfect condition, but when we go backwards to the issue, notice my footage right there. See, I go underwater. So it's retaining all that water, and we got a bunch of debris in there. You know, we're underwater right now. You're just seeing, see how that kind of closes up when I move the head? So this is what I want to try to see. I mean, that cutter is not going to grab them fine roots. It's not going to by no means make it look perfect, but can we get this where we're not completely underwater? That's what we want to attempt to do. Then re-inspect it and see how it went, okay? So that's what we'll do. The next video I do will be the last one, and it'll just be after I cable it. So I'll get out that cabling machine with the cutter, and we're going to try to clean it up, okay?
Good deal. I trust your judgment.